Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. This morning we are getting into the coffee grind. I've got my cup of Joe and I'm ready to go. So, what I wanted to talk about today is actually the group buy, the general sale, the volume discounts. This is an article from Splinterlands from 5 days ago, but I know for a fact there's a number of you that don't fully understand what's happening with the general sale, when it's taking place, how the bonuses work if you bulk buy $100,000 or more, and also the airdrops too, because I've been confused about these things. So I think if I'm confused, many others are also. So I'm going to read this article, parts of it anyways. I'm going to skim most of it, but I definitely want to tackle a few items in here, and hopefully we can end the episode with a daily quest reward from like gold level. So it'd be 10 or 15 loot chests. Okay, so the Chaos Legion is planned to be released on Wednesday, December 8th. That's a week from today. At that time, another 2 million packs will be made available for purchase. Each one of those will require a voucher. Remember, as of December 8th, they're going to start reissuing vouchers, and they're going to be doubling the issuance of vouchers. That's important to understand. If you were getting one a day under the old regime, you're going to be getting two a day starting December 8th, and they will be eligible to buy those packs that are being then released. In the first million packs, the airdrop is going to be just Dr. Blight. I had previously thought it was Dr. Blight as a promo card and then also a quote unquote airdrop card, promo being different. But that's mistaken. It was just Dr. Blight for the first million packs. That's one of the things that made me make this video, because I just feel if I'm confused about some of these things, I know you guys are too. So right here, Dr. Blight limited edition promo card will only be available to players who purchase Chaos Legion packs during the pre-sale period, in which the first million packs were available for sale. That's people like me who bought in the pre-sale, and Dr. Blight's coming my way, and maybe your way too. But there will be no Dr. Blights in the packs. There will be no Dr. Blights in any other way except for either you're going to get it airdropped as a promo, or you're going to buy it on the market from another person who got it. I should stop here and say that's different. That's different than all other airdrops, which all other airdrops will, after they're dropped, you will then also be able to find them inside of your pack, and then you're gonna have a random opportunity to draw those. It'll be a luck-based opportunity afterward. So then, in the second sale period, which is December 8th to roughly January 15th, 2022. That's the second sale period. There'll be 2 million packs that are available for sale, and they will require vouchers, like we said earlier. Every million packs sold within that window is going to unlock one more airdrop. Once the general sale begins, which is January 15th-ish, I don't think they know exactly, and they don't say here. They see January. We expect to be sometime in January 2022. That's the general sale will begin sometime in January 2022. It would make sense if it was the 15th of January, because that would be 1 month and 1 week after the second phase of the sale has unfolded. And that's what they did with the pre-sale, or the first phase, right? They did 1 month plus 1 week to allow the vouchers to be accumulated, to be sold, to be utilized. And that's what they did. So I kind of think that's what we're going to do here. But then again, maybe they tack on 1 more week at the end, bring it up to January 22nd, 2022. Why? Because maybe they just need a little bit more wiggle room implementing the general sale as opposed to these pre-sale windows. The general sale might be more complicated. You're going to get bulk buyers. You got to juggle those funds. You got to sort that all out. Maybe that's a little more complicated. So I wouldn't be surprised if we were like January 22nd, 2022. Either way, it's going to happen in January, so it's not far off. And so, where was I? Bulk. So let's get into the bulk purchase details. This is something that I plan to do. People keep asking me. I do plan to do a bulk purchase because it seems to me that it's still advantageous. I had some hesitation because I thought I was under the impression that at first I was under the impression that the general sale would happen after all bulk purchases. meaning people like me, if they had 100 grand or more, could come forward, buy the packs at their leisure, and then what was ever left over would go to the general sale. That's not exactly what's happening. It's more like they're taking pre-orders um, from investors who have $100,000 or more, and you will get your packs on the same day at the same time as the doors open for the general sale. So you can secure your packs this way. And that is very important to me because I, like many of the other YouTubers in this space, think that these packs are going to go really quickly. I'm not convinced 24 hours, but I don't put it out of the possible. I don't say it's impossible. I do think it's possible. I feel like probably 2 months is the more likely window. But even that's so fast when you understand that every million packs sold is going to eliminate one more airdrop from your purchases. And I want every airdrop. So I don't want to miss one airdrop. I don't want to miss 1 million packs. I feel so confident that in the first day we're going to sell at least 1 million packs. That's where I'm at. And I think 1 million packs a week makes a lot of sense, roughly speaking, which would put you like 2-3 months for the rest of the rest of the Chaos Legion. And that to me is conservative. I think that's my conservative bet, and my aggressive bet would be like, 2 weeks. That's what I've said, 2 weeks to 2 months. So pulling it back into the bulk purchase, I have a renewed excitement for the bulk purchase because of what I just said. It is like a white gloved kind of special opportunity to put your money in their hands, in trusted hands, Splinterlands hands, before the doors open. So it's like you've reserved your opportunity to get those packs. I want that reservation, and so I am going to be participating in this. I'm hoping to put in about 40 grand myself. And I've got some friends with some significant money also. I'm thinking we're going to make a purchase probably for sure of over 100. I'm kind of hoping we get 1 million, but we'll see. And I will be handling the funds. And for anyone interested in that, absolutely, I'm willing to entertain interested parties. But what I've said, generally speaking, is that we need to be talking about $5,000 to $10,000 or more, because I can't get into. I've got $1,000. I want 50 packs. I want 100 packs. It's too much. And if you imagine 5,000 people coming to me to try and ask me to buy 20 packs for them, the amount of opportunity for risk is too great. So I am like $10,000 is my line in the sand, generally speaking. And I'm expecting that people who are interested in that can reach out to me directly. It would require that you put the funds in my hands. Not yet. I'm not asking for it now. I'm saying when this happens, when it's officially decided, I'll come forward and I'll say, now we're doing it. Get me the funds. Who wants in? But today. I'm letting you know that this is the vision. I've been asked also, what would I do for collateral? I mean, frankly, I don't have the sort of collateral or the connections that are available, like with Marcus Wall, who did the pre-sale purchase that I participated in. I don't have the same, like, I don't have a business. I have my YouTube channel. This is hopefully this is becoming my business. I have my reputation. I have my public and personal name. I have, there's a degree of risk that I've already undertaken by putting my name out there, that makes me accountable in a way that others aren't accountable for. And so, I mean, I believe it like this. If somebody's interested, that's the assurance you're going to receive from me. It's going to be that my public name is associated with this transaction, and that I have every intention to execute it perfectly so that I can, build that reputation as a trusted party in this system. And I think I'm doing that daily by creating this content. But if you feel uncomfortable with that, then I just say flat out, I totally understand. This just isn't the pool for you. So right now I'm only looking at like 9 people who have specifically said that they're willing to trust me with that value. This moment where if we get to a place where you guys are sending me $10,000 each, you need to feel confident about who I am and about what you would anticipate I would do with how I would steward your value. I hope that you see in me the sort of person that you could trust, but I get it if you don't. That's a lot of money. So That's how I'll be handling it. And I don't have any sort of person like Marcus did, like a close connection that I could send $200,000 worth of assets to, let alone I don't have $200,000 worth of assets to put into such a kind of safekeeping or escrow. So that's how I'm going to work it. But I am going to do it because it sounds advantageous in the sense that you're going to get kind of a reservation on your buy. So before we move on, there is a one-time purchase bonus. If you get $100,000 or more, you're getting obviously the packs associated with that money. One Chaos Legion for every $4 spent. There's no discount. It's not $350 or $360. If you buy it with SPS, it's $4 period. And they are going to accept multiple currencies. Agrode spoke to me and a few the people that I was interested in buying with, and he said they'll accept stable currencies, which is probably best because then there's not going to be any slippage when you buy SPS. If you buy it yesterday and you give it to me today, there might be a 20% slippage on the value, or as you're buying the market, there could be like an increase in the value because there's so much buying pressure. So you various stable tokens are going to be really helpful in this process. So you get $4 per pack, and you also get 5 legendary potions for every pack, for every $4 spent. But that's for $100,000 or more. For $1 million or more, you're getting both of the potions for every pack purchased. Here's the problem: those potions are non-transferable, and as the group buyer, I would ultimately just they would be mine, and it would be like part of the, I guess, benefit of running such a purchase. And again, you would need to weigh that, whether or not that's worth it to you or not. If you can muster 100,000, I would recommend you do it yourself so that you can get the potions yourself. But if you felt confident with me, and if you don't care about the potions, then this might be an opportunity to get those reserved packs for $4, as opposed to, fighting at the front door with everybody else. I don't think we're going to get $1 million, but I do think we're going to get I feel confident we're going to get over 100 grand. Okay. And this is the last thing I want to close on. This is not actually directly related. It's a bit of a tangent. Group build or group purchase deals. This is an important point because it speaks to where I want to go with my guild time and attention, with what we're doing with the channel, with the brand. Here's the thing. Listen to this. Splinterlands is also actively looking to incentivize third-party blockchain-based play-to-earn gaming guilds to join our ecosystem, and we are looking for guilds with large, active player bases looking to purchase the required amount of cards or packs to make 250 or more bronze decks or 30 plus gold level decks. I don't know how many packs that would require to execute such a purchase and to disseminate that sort of power. But what he's saying is, we're looking for groups of people with deep pockets who have possibly venture capital, he says right here in the second paragraph, who have raised investment through token sales or venture capital rounds, and who have a large player base that are willing to put energy and time in introducing those players, in training them into how this game works and everything about it. That's what I want to do. That's who I want. I want to be the party that he's speaking to. That right now we aren't. We're just getting started. We only started, I think, 2 months ago, and we already have a top 100 and a top 200. Both the guilds are in top 150, I think. And we're just getting started, man. But I think we're going to get to a place where we're going to have a huge player base, and it's going to be people that are eager to know more about this. And we're going to have a number of people, myself included, who are disseminating information about how to succeed within this ecosystem, how to extract the most reward for your time and attention, right? And we can start getting to a place where we can raise significant funds. We can approach investors and say, look, this is where we're at, and the sort of size and player base that we've got. If there's an investment of X amount of dollars, we can approach the developers, execute a major purchase, and put delegated cards in their hands, right? See, this is the key with blockchain, specifically with Splinterlands and how the Hive chain blockchain works. You own those cards. The guild can buy them with escrow or with investor dollars, keep them perfectly safe, keep them undamaged. In fact, sit on them while they're appreciating with time, because they do, because of their deflationary nature, and all the while put them to work in this format described. 200, you can allocate them out, right? Allocating them to to scholarship players who are eager to play the game, but who lack the funds, who are eager to, to learn the ecosystem and begin their journey within this thing, but who lack the startup capital. And so that's what I want time and attention to become. And that's what I'm excited for with the future of Splinterlands. And that's why I think that's part of the reason why I say the people that watch my channel and that are staying, close to the Discord and involved with what we're doing and what we're aiming at, I think we are in a position, not just me, but we are in a position to let this game change our lives. Because there's definitely investors out there. In fact, I've already been in talks with one person about some significant investment dollars and seeing how we might execute something like this. And man, it's so exciting to think that this could be the future for time and attention, because it means that we might literally change. Look at this. Can you imagine we create 250 bronze level decks or 30 plus gold level decks? We just overnight create 30 accounts that are going to generate gold level revenue. And what is gold level revenue? At the beginning of the season, look at this. I actually don't know if I win this one. I'm going to skip it. I did win. Look, this is a gold level event. Watch this. 323 DEC. I just won $3.25 US for a gold level victory. That's crazy. And what he's talking about in that blog post, and that's not unusual. Like at the beginning of the season, that's just what it is now. I won 300 for this one. I won 300 for this one. All of these wins this morning have been 300 or more. And so the amount of money and value on the, and that's just DEC. But remember, you're getting cards inside those packs. As you get those cards, you're earning airdrop points from the SPS. Later, there's also SPS staking rewards. And for years to come, there's going to be SPS battle rewards. Then there's the appreciation on the cards. I mean, you guys know, if you've been with the channel, you understand. There's a huge and amazing and a revolutionary value proposition within this game. And I'm particularly excited about it as I begin to understand more and more every day what Splinterlands is aiming at, and how specifically I can come alongside that and create opportunities for people that are alongside me. That's my vision for time and attention, that we individually would be reaching for big success that's going to benefit you personally. But then in that process of reaching for that success, you are going to incidentally benefit those next to you by giving them some sort of information or tips or delegations, or, you know what I mean? Like there's ways that when you benefit, those next to you benefit. And that's the beautiful thing about individual but cooperative. That's the thing I'm aiming at. And so if that sounds exciting, if you're interested in what I'm talking about, then I recommend you like and subscribe to the channel, because we talk about Splinterlands all day, every day. And we do the coffee grinds regularly, especially when we're not on vacation. And so, make sure you stick around, and hopefully I can add value to your day and show you ways that you can extract maximum reward for your time and attention with this. And if you are interested in that group buy opportunity, I really do need to say 10,000 or more is kind of a logical window. I could probably entertain like maybe 5,000, but I'd ultimately have to say no to some people, I think, because if it's 5,000, I suspect some of you guys, there's going to be a lot of people wanting to come forward. And every transaction, this is what I'm worried about. Somebody sends me money and there's like a spelling mistake, and it's like I missend some package. I don't want to send, packs to 200 different people. Not only would it be super time consuming, it could be an opportunity for error, and then packs go to the wrong people, and then my neck's out on the line for that. So I really am aiming at like 20 people to be involved in this, and that would be easy to execute. And so that's why I say 10,000. If you didn't quite have 10,000 and you wanted to DM me and you were interested, we could talk. But I might have to say no, because I can't do 100. That's kind of where I want to keep it around like 20 to 30 participants. Okay. I'll leave it at that. Thanks for your time and attention. Hope you have an amazing day. God bless.